through daybreak. It's good to see that they're so excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
How many people need to be in this room?
Anyway, who are these people? I think one of them said he was a gopher? Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Oh, don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. Yes, they're just helping us out with a private matter.
Alright, I'll leave you to it. More importantly, Judith, Dana, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? There's someone I'd like you to introduce you to.
Who is it? Wait, you don't mean...
Come on, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. It'll be rude to keep them waiting. We'll be taking our leave now, you two.
Hey, hold on, Gaspard. I'm not done talking to them kids. We still need to negotiate their appearance in the...
Don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here. We must really be going. Right now.
Hey, wait, you kids! I promise I'll be in touch. My people, your people...
Okay. That guy was like a tornado.
Some luck we have running into both Gotti and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself.
Mr. Dillon seems to have trouble keeping Mr. Gotti under control.
Gotti's proof that you can't work in show business unless you have, a couple screws loose.
Though to be fair, that is part of the reason his films are so powerful. But just to be clear, not everyone working in the industry is as out there as him, I swear.
Yeah, maybe about 30% have their heads on straight.
Anyway, it looks like business calls. We better be on our way too. You're free to decide what the best course of action is while you're in town. Just make sure to report on us directly, God damn it. Just make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow, alright? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure to have some fun at the film festival itself.
Oh, you bet. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up. We won't be coming back empty-handed.
Sounds good to me. See you tonight. I just remembered. Hey, Agnes! Alright, say you two, before you go, could we ask for a little favor? You think Shahina will like this? Absolutely. We'll have to figure out a good time to give it to her.
It's 1 p.m. now. At this point, there've got to be even more people milling around. Let's do another tour around the city, especially the entertainment district. We might spot something we didn't see before.
Alright, if that's the price I'd pay to keep a couple actresses company.
You must be pretty raring to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it, but I also feel like I can start putting you guys to work in earnest. Someone at least. This next phase ought to make for good, real-world training. I'll tell you three how a Spriggan operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one.
Right. Roger.
Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man.
Don't tell me people actually change, because I will cry. I love doing the rounds sometimes, but sometimes it's just too much yapping. Like, bro, let me play the game. What? Excuse me, ma'am, what are you... how are you... I don't think you should be walking around town like that. I never imagined a second-rate actress like me would ever get to stay in such a fancy hotel. I've been to other film festivals before, but never got to hang out or anything. I mean, Judith Lanster is here. Sounds like there are plenty of other A-listers here too. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get some pointers from them. I wonder if anyone like Lafro Ansvar is staying in a place like this. I want to know why she's walking around a little, like, without a top.
Well, what are you saying to her? Haven't you tried observing the royal family as its royal dog?
Bold words coming from the man who joined forces with the developing nation to complete his trade routes. And you calling me the dog? Unlike you, we haven't cast aside our pride as a clan, and still remember the debt we owe to the royal family.
Bold words coming from one such as yourself. Perhaps you feel the need to profess your loyalty with him present? The fact is, times are changing. I simply made the choice the best capitalize on the location of our domain. Nothing more, nothing less. Those people are true visionaries, I tell you. Free yourself of those old shackles and face reality for what it is.
This isn't merely about Mira. It's... Ilium,
Right? It's late. I'm getting tired. My brain is starting to shut down, and I'm getting irritated the more I mess up.
Ilium has people like His Highness the Prince and your very own sister, you know. You have come to regret showing such disregard for the Principality, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. I can hardly believe that the head of the Bashas, who hold the eastern part of Elysium, has been in bed with Valis all this time. I knew they've been investing far and wide in the effort to spread their influence, but to witness it so close to home is a shock. I suppose this means the trade routes neighboring Elysium have begun to fall under their umbrella.
Well,
To be honest, I'm just gonna skip his dialogue. He seems like a stuck-up asshole, and we don't like stuck-up assholes. You learn a lot when you work at a hotel where the guests are very discerning about their alcohol. I practice my craft all over the place, but I can't say with confidence that this place is where I truly belong. After all, where else in Samaria can I try my hand at mixing Central Eastern fruits and flavors in cocktails?
There they go bickering again. I thought we were all here to oversee the festival, and yet...
I guess they haven't seen each other since the Prince's Banquet 2 years ago. Maybe our fathers are just catching up. They were competitive back then, to be sure, but this definitely feels more venomous.
Forgive me for asking, but is it fair to say your father has, changed since letting Valis into your realm?
You could say that. On the other hand, I can understand him not wanting to be held back by old customs for the sake of tradition. But the fact is, once he sets his stubborn mind on anything, nothing can dissuade him. We'll see what happens, I suppose.
But be that as it may, there's no reason we personally can't get along. After all, we have come from the same land. There's much we have in common. Our generation can absolutely put the quarrels of our fathers to bed. Don't you agree?
I don't see why not. To be honest, it makes me happy to hear you say that. Really happy, as a matter of fact.
Must the two sides always bear fangs at one another, at every possible outcome? Honestly, this was simply supposed to be a trip where we oversaw an event in which my father invested the following Prince's example. I was truly looking forward to this festival, but who knows if I'll even be able to enjoy it now.
The Bashers and Dashers have been rival clans practically since the beginning of time. Not that we typically resort to arms to settle our differences. In fact, we've crossed paths before at royal functions. But with my father getting roped into Valis' financial schemes, the situation has gotten a little complicated.
It's always shocking to see how much the city is growing. It's gotten so prosperous. I swear it looks different every time I visit. As the one who runs Vern's infrastructure division, I stay informed about the size of the investments that get made here, but you can appreciate just how much the Central Eastern investors want Tharbad to grow, and the money they're spending, unless you see it. Welcome to the Al Jumeirah Hotel. Miss Lanster has already informed me of your arrival. She is currently staying in the upper levels of the hotel. Should you need anything, however, I'll be more than happy to assist you.
If you require any assistance, please don't hesitate to call on me. We currently have not only very famous actors staying with us, but a number of VIPs. Between the unprecedented number of guests visiting Tharbad and the increasing trouble, I say we are a bit under pressure. Nevertheless, we want our VIPs to feel completely safe within our walls.
Okay.
Why do you have more? Why? Stop having more!
What are you doing? Why are you in...
There I go again. My apologies, I didn't mean for that to slip out. I've done some martial arts training in the past, you see, and I also work security for the hotel. Because of that, sometimes when I get into the job, that mindset from my training days comes back to me.
Sometimes I just want the rounds to be over with immediately, like, please, God.
Welcome to the Al Jumeirah Hotel. As one of the 4 managers, we're honored by your visit. I'm in charge of the hotel services for both the first and second floors, as well as the reception. As such, should you need absolutely anything, please don't hesitate to come find me. Oh, there's a pool back out there. That's why that lady was dressed the way she was. Oh, we're finally done with the rounds. Actually, no, we're not, because there's a building all the way over there.
The famous Alchemist.
Wait, what are they trying to tell me to go to now? No.
Well, where'd you get?
Oh,
Guess it's not coming back on its own anytime soon, is it? I'd better round it up soon, or else that load will be a real trouble.
hey, is it just me or does that guy look like he's in trouble?
Haven't you heard curiosity killed the cat? Keep your nose out of trouble, small fry.
Well, it might not be that bad. Maybe it's a problem we can still help with. Not to mention, it might be a good way to get to know the area and the state of it.
Well, we are in the area. Might as well see what he needs. Hey, my man, what's wrong? You look a little annoyed about something.
Who are you guys?
Arkwright Solutions. We specialize in problems that can't be left to the police or Bracer Guild. We work out of Edith, but we're out here to handle an assignment. Depending on what's bothering you, we might be able to sort it out.
You could. That would be great. But you said you specialize in problems that can be entrusted to the police or the guild, right? Does that mean you won't handle anything that falls outside of that?
Not necessarily. Why don't you tell us what's going on?
Well, you see, I make my living distributing fruit in Farbad. This time I thought I could save a few mil by not hiring any escorts and getting through the Sand Sea and all. I figured it would be fine. It's a route I know like the back of my hand. No big deal. Was my deal sent off, though. A vicious sandstorm hit that completely threw me off my sense of direction. And then, of course, monsters had to attack.
That sounds awful. I'm glad you made it out in one piece.
Sounds like Mother Nature made you pay for your hubris.
Did she ever? Fortunately, the entire caravan made it out of the mass alive, by the skin of our teeth. Unfortunately, it was the only when we got here that I realized the last camel that was supposed to bring up our rear end had gone missing. And that's a big problem. That animal is getting good out of food that I'd really rather not lose. I need to hurry out there and search for the camel and the food, but I'm not sure what to do.
Tell me more about this rare food it's hauling around. What sort of stuff are we talking?
Have you ever heard of raw cacao? It's pretty obscure, so I doubt you...
I'm sorry. Did you just say raw cacao?
Oh yeah, that was the rare ingredient inside the Melfita stuff we had earlier.
I don't get what the big deal is. I can imagine what's easily like enough if they're regular old cacao. I mean, it can't be that special. That's where you're wrong, my friend. Sounds like someone needs a crash course on cacao and how it works. Cacao beans are the base ingredient of chocolate. You get it from the inside cacao pods that grow on trees. Now the thing about these cacao pods is that they have this pulp that can be used too. And that pulp happens to be the raw cacao. Your average marketplace doesn't usually carry them, so they're a hard find.
That's exactly right. You know your stuff. Color me impressed.
Of course, I'm a man who can't live without some good old chocolate. So I've been dying to have some raw cacao at least once.
It's supposed to have a sweet, yet sour profile, but with a little bitterness thrown in that makes it addictive. A real Central Eastern delicacy.
We get it, dude. It's the greatest thing in the goddess's green earth or whatever.
You don't have to give us a damn lecture.
What do you mean you can't live without your chocolate? You make it sound like you'd croak if you don't get it.
There goes Van. There's nothing stopping him now. I'm learning a lot today. Now you've got me curious what it's like.
If you guys are that interested, I can let you all get a sample of it. Assuming you can find my camel.
It's not every day you get a chance to dine on some genuine raw cacao. This might be something the guild can totally handle, but like hell I'm gonna let him edge me out of this one. We don't usually take this sort of work, but I'll make an exception this time. We'll take the job.
Are you sure you can handle it? I don't want to pressure you, but you'd be doing me a huge favor.
If our boss says it's okay. Besides, we don't want your camel to come to harm. We'd be more than happy to help. We gotta save an innocent critter and have some yummy food afterwards. This is the best job ever.
Yeah, look at us. Real pack of professionals here. I was interested in checking out those sand dunes, though. Seems like I get a decent workout there, so hell, I'm game.
Then we're all in agreement. We're off to the desert to find this camel.
Before we take off, do you happen to remember where exactly you were attacked by those monsters? I think for some reason, I mean, I know it's late at night, but I think my voice has actually decided to... It might be crazy, but I think I unintentionally capped out my voice from trying to get any louder because it's nighttime and I don't want to be told off. Which in turn almost makes me purposely sound like I'm trying to lower my voice in the middle of a voice line.
Let me think. You know, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it was actually close to town. Looking at the map, once you're in the sand dunes and head a little to the west, you'll find the spot.
Gotcha. West it is. I have to imagine that camel can't have gotten all that far. Must still be wandering around there somewhere. We'll start at the side of the attack and fan out around there.
Sounds good to me. We better hurry. We don't want that camel getting hurt.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
The hump hunt.
My lost camel is somewhere out in the sand sea. It's not just safety I'm worried about. It's carrying valuable goods too. I'm worried what could happen. I really hate to impose, but I hope you can bring it back.
This parking lot is public, so tourists staying at places without their own parking lot and whatnot get directed to park here. With all the tax revenue and investments pouring into the city, these sorts of spaces are freely available to everybody, which is nice. Unfortunately, with so many tourists coming in by car, it's only a matter of time before we run out of parking spaces.
And that's a voice that gets you in trouble.
Right.
Whoops.
Yeah, right.
It's been a month since my wife left me. Since then I've wondered which would mend my broken heart, beauty or excitement. I've been traveling trying to figure that out, and 2 days ago I finally found my answer, nay, my fate in this cultural district. My heart needs both beauty and excitement, and I found it in that dancer. She's exactly what I've been looking for.
Alright, buddy. You're joking.
Hey, friend, you got a minute?
Ain't no way.
Whoops.
Don't think it's open yet. Oh my god. I never expected a strip club in my Trails game. Wow, that's a perfectly working window. Also, if they make it a mandatory scene to go to the strip club, I swear to God.
Hey there, boys. Quit it out doing a little sightseeing. If you're looking for something to check out, I can hook you up with all kinds of places. Everybody knows me around here. Thought is full of fun spots that only the locals really know. We got casinos, bars. If it was just us lads talking, I could even tell you about some of the city's hottest attractions. If you catch my drift.
Oh, what do you mean by hot? Because if it involves some hot ass, I'm down to party.
Ahem. Aaron, you seem to be forgetting we have Fairy with us.
To be fair, spots like that can be worth visiting in our line of work. You'd be surprised how much dirt you can dig up in places like that. But she's right. You can't forget it while we got the kid with us. Just keep it in the back of your mind for later.
People often refer to Tharbad as the city of pleasure, and for good reason. There's plenty more to be found here beyond just sparkly hotels and traditional rest houses. If you want to learn more, just ask.
What's this? Just a normal hotel?
Hell yes!
Oh no, casino.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Don't get too excited. You're still on the clock.
We're sure all raking it in, Noble Valus. Makes us I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. Makes Exilium, Elysium look like a bunch of cheapskates, Michael Bellison. Never thought a developing nation would pony up nearly twice as much for our role as the Principality.
Oh, just whatever. Stop talking. Something's just off with me this whole recording session. Maybe it's not a good day.
Welcome to the Maloon Casino. We hope you enjoy your visit. While you're here, why not indulge in some games of chance? With any luck, you might be blessed.
Oh, that's one thing I forgot that I have to do in Trails to Zero in Azure. Oh, fuck.
If you wish to exchange your earnings, I'll gladly take care of that for you. As you can see, with the economy in such good shape, our customers have been betting quite big. Nothing like a good windfall to make people believe in the power of luck. Why don't you all join them?
Who do we even need to be meeting specifically here?
Come on!
Oh, Bermati and Dingo are here. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. What? Something ain't right. I don't like the look of this guy. Something's not right.
Welcome. Care to play a round of cards with me? There's more to them than you might think. Once you get good enough, it's fun to see glimmers of your opponent's true identities seep in.
Yeah, that don't give me a good feeling. Welcome to the Maloon Casino. Feel free to pull up a chair and enjoy our wide variety of games. Or if you prefer, we also offer a best-in-class bar as well. We've spared no expense whatsoever to ensure that you, our customer, have nothing less than the most pleasurable experience. More bets tend to skew high due to our richer Central Eastern patrons. But please, don't let that stop you. Goddamn. If you have any questions about the games we offer, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Harold is the one who runs our card games. He's new here, but I assure you he can certainly hold his own. You know what? I think I actually understand part of the problem of what's going on with this recording session. It's because I realized that this is going to be nothing but a whole yap session, and I kind of did partially want to get some actual gameplay in, but it's nothing but yapping, so it's kind of made me be a little bit off with the whole recording session because I want to play game, not just talk. Oh, what is that?
Off we go.
Wait.
Well,
I think we just found the permanent high-speed mode area, which is a first.
Do we really gotta cross this thing on foot?
It has to be a crime for it to be this hot in October. Come on, you guys. Less whining, more moving. Okay.
This is the worst thing in all of Trails.
well,
What? Who the fuck designed this? God damn it, I'm not doing this right. I don't know who the fuck was behind this, but I swear to God when I find you. And look at Aaron, he's just getting his fucking ass whooped because he's the worst motherfucker to control in the middle of combat.
Do your worst.
God, I hate playing as Aaron.
Activate skill.
Don't mess with me.
But I have to use him for a whole fucking chapter.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Certain arts ought to be effective. Go all out.
I'll take that.
this'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Nice. That
Oh,
went
I
great.
hate
You're a
this so
true
much.
professional, then.
Enemy stunned.
Won't take long.
Time for shards.
I hate this fucking desert, dude.
Now's a good time activating skill.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Who the hell was on the goddamn
Nice.
thinking
That went
team?
great.
Who thought they were cooking, making a goddamn desert level? Because let me tell you something. You weren't cooking, buddy.
Assault complete. Collecting data now.
You never cook with a desert level. Deserts suck. Oh my god.
Enemy stun. Attacking
I mean,
target.
there isn't
I'm
even
for
jack
charge.
shit out here, dude. I said I wanted gameplay. I didn't want the gameplay to
Now
be this.
activating skill.
I didn't want a dry-ass, dreary desert.
Bolt in your court!
Target locked. You're trapped.
I don't get anything I want.
That's how it goes.
What the fuck is that?
Entering battle.
Alright. Again, Aaron is like, wait to do
Good
any
music
kind of
charge
dodging.
attack, you know.
Won't take long.
Make it count, Aaron. Myriad Flash!
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
If you're going to boost, I do it now.
Grab the light. White heal.
Thanks, pal.
I'll take that.
A chance.
Now, you old fart!
It's over. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Now, crank up that boost.
Too slow!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
This
You
is
did
some
wonderful,
serious
Larry.
fucking bullshit. What? What the fuck is this? Why have you done this to me, Trails? Why?